Hi, this is Chuck Oliver. Welcome to this week's Hidden Wealth Solution Insight. Well, you finally fed up with the Fed? Because it's very clear, as I talked about last week, the fiasco the Federal Reserve is causing is creating a lot of frustration. In fact, we've seen a lot of market swings, up 200, down 200, up 260, down 300. The reality is we're not getting anywhere anytime fast. In fact, Carl Icahn, rumored to be worth about $20 billion, the gentleman that the GOP frontrunner Donald Trump has talked about making his Secretary of State. Well, he came out this week and launched a video. In fact, this was his battle cry: danger ahead, potential looming, catastrophe with dramatic market fallout concerns. And this isn't to fearmonger you, but it's to bring it to your attention. He goes on to say, this is as liquid as he's been. He said, I spoke out about warning about this 4 or 5 times in the last 5 or 6 months about the market, the economy, and the dangerous spot we find ourselves in. He said, when you look at the situation, the Fed should have raised rates. They can't keep rumoring about them being raised and not raise them. Here's the reality. Whether the Fed raises rates, doesn't raise rates, folks, we got enough going on with what's going on in Syria, with the slow growth in China, that our markets don't have any real direction that makes any sense. And so people are just kind of spinning in place. But there's ways that you can protect yourself with upside without downside, so that regardless of Syria, terrorist attacks, the second largest economy slowing in China, whatever happens here or whatever doesn't happen here doesn't wreak havoc on your retirement. And I think it's time that people take control. So what I did is I created a free ebook opportunity. These are the 12 key questions every retiree must answer. And it's a free ebook, and I want to give it as a bonus for the first 50 people. I just did this last week. We had a lot of people that took advantage of this, but the first 50 people that register for our retirement protection webinar, where I teach you that regardless of what the Fed does, you're able to safely grow, protect, and preserve your savings, because I teach this. Investing is speculating and hoping. And saving, by definition, is protecting and preserving. And by protecting and preserving does not mean inferior performance. In fact, a lot of people that took advantage of this report and took the opportunity to do a free discovery meeting about retirement protection with me learned that protection and preservation have outperformed the market, and without taking any risk of losing more money to the market. Go to solvemyretirement.com. That's solvemyretirement.com, or simply call 855-668-2928. Again, that's 855-668-2928, and learn not only how to not worry about the Fed or worry about 20 multi-billionaires talking about how the market's going to collapse and how to go to cash, but to always preserve having upside without the worry of downside. But I also want to teach you how to do that tax-free. Tax-free on the growth, tax-free on your distributions, and tax-free on the transfer. Because folks, you've worked hard for your money. Let us show you how to work smarter over harder in having protection and preservation, and stop the speculating and hoping. Here's to you finding your hidden wealth solution.